Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we got two loads we're gonna do. We're gonna do Dubuque, and then we're gonna do Kirksville, Missouri. And today we're gonna talk about what I love about trucking. And just so you know, this is real. We even in the midst of having this conversation, we have troubles with the truck. So you know it's true. I really do love trucking. Comment down below why you love trucking, and stay tuned for some trucking. Good morning, everybody. We're in Dubuque, getting unloaded. They got right to us. I hadn't planned on starting recording quite yet. I just saw something that made me laugh. This is the order. We're in the wrong state. It should be Michigan, where I'm actually from. Not too far from where I'm actually from, but anyway, the two-man tailor is ordering joists. Wonder how he's gonna hurt himself on these. All right, that's all I got. Got a few belly straps I gotta undo in a little bit, but it's a good morning. Oh, we're done. It took him about 30 minutes, 35. Today, we're going to keep things on a positive note, and we're going to talk about why I love trucking. And you know, you might as well go ahead and hit up the comment section already and tell me why you love trucking, because we're going to keep it on a positive tone today. We've had enough complaining happen recently. The whole thing with the insurance stuff. Hopefully we have some answers on that today or tomorrow. Some quotes come back positive. But the reality is, even if I don't save any money in a different company, I'm still going to pay that bill because I love trucking. I really do. I promise I do. I complain a lot about things that happen and people on the road, but the reality is I ain't going to stop doing it. And there's a number of reasons why. And we're going to talk about it today. What are we going to start with? They will be in no particular order. We're just going to be chatting about it, guys. This is not a extremely structured. I'm going to sit down and talk you through why I love trucking. We're just going to ramble about why I love trucking. And man, that's one of the reasons right there. You can't even see very well. It's a beautiful morning, guys. I get to enjoy this. I am thrilled that I get to enjoy beautiful mornings like this. And it's not just that. I don't know where you stand. That's up to you. You make your own choices. But I believe firmly that this world was created and not an accident. And I believe that creation was meant for us to be enjoyed. And I love that I get to stare at this all day. I absolutely love it. I don't think Iowa is the most beautiful state in the world. I'm not that guy. I'm not going to say it is. This is not where I grew up, and this is not the most beautiful state in the world to me. But I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's still absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And I'm glad I get to live here. I've lived in other states that are more beautiful, but Iowa is beautiful, and there's no denying that. I love this time of year when the crops are full, changes the landscape. We're about to hit harvest and have fall, which a lot of areas of the country don't really have fall. I have lived in some of those. I lived in SoCal in the high desert for a while. No, I'm not a Californian. No offense to Californians. But I lived in the middle of nowhere in the high desert at a Christian camp. And where was I going with that? Oh yeah, there was no fall. Here, there's fall, and it's beautiful. If we go throughout the day and my voice starts getting hoarse, it's because it's sort of ironic that I'm talking about this on today, because I really don't feel great today. I got something for my children, you know. Children always pass around bugs, and well, I got something. Some sort of cold. We're fighting, but you know what? We're still enjoying being out here on the road. Another reason why I like trucking. No, not gas station food. But trying, you know, I get to go a bunch of different places. So I get to eat food from a bunch of different places. This place has got good donuts. And good sandwiches. So I got one. And I'm excited. Place I don't get to go every day. Oh no, dropped my donut. In the bag, don't worry. Didn't ruin it. Ugh. I hope it's the one I intended on getting. That's what I hope. But if I want to go someplace for lunch, I go there for lunch. And that's not always the healthiest thing to do. And don't always make wise choices. But I think it's fun. And one of the reasons why I like this job. We are, even town is this? I can't even remember. I didn't get a receipt, so it doesn't say there. This isn't, no, this is Peosta. It is Peosta, okay. Peosta, Iowa. Just west of Dubuque. We got unloaded. This morning we came across 20 because we came from my house, which is north of Marshalltown. So I just popped up to 20. But today, or right now, we're going back to the yard, so we're going to take 151. So we're going to take the road that this gas station. Oh, here comes truck. We'll let him go. We'll be a good boy and not do what other people do to me. That doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at all. Alright. Yeah, the road this gas station on goes south. A little windy, but it goes south. And takes us to 151. Because the Menards is off of 20, not off of 151. So a little bit of a jaunt down there, and then set the cruise. We will probably stop and fill up in Marion. I'm not sold on that. We'll see what kind of fuel level I'm at when I get there. I really could have used both lanes. Okay, I will use both lanes. At least some of both lanes. This is busy this morning. Oh, grind gears. Alright, clutch brake. You got this. I need both lanes, so I gotta wait for everybody to go. We'll see in a little bit. We'll talk some more. Trailer number 11870, there's my next trailer. Doesn't look terrible. It's going to Kirksville, Missouri. So today's going to be a good day. The only thing I'm nervous about right now is, I don't know if it's the trailer or what's going on. My truck feels off, feels rougher than usual. And I've been checking my leveling valve and it looks fine. So no, we're gonna get disconnected and see if it still feels this way. We're also gonna, look around once we have the trailer gone, because we can see better at the suspension. Just feels off. To me, it feels like I lost a lot of the air out of the airbags and it's bottomed out. So we need to take a good look at bushings and stuff like that and see if we got an issue going on. But we'll do that in a second. Get our trailer dropped and go hook onto the next one, or go get in position to. Well, I don't know what's going on. I think it was that trailer, because I'm going over some of the same bumps right now and I'm not feeling them the same way I was. So we're gonna say that. We're gonna say it was the trailer. Well, no, now it's feeling rough again. I don't know. I gotta look at the front end again. I can't find anything that's off. I'm looking at all my bushings. They look good. Checking out my torque rods. They look good. Shocks. I mean, I think I have shocks that are, they're not good. I need to replace them, but not that would change how it's riding from one day to the next. Back into my trailer here. It's probably low. There we are. Little tug test. Let's go take a look at the trailer. Yeah, I checked. Leveling valve seems to be working just fine. I checked all my bushings. They appear to be shot. I checked the torque rods. Shocks are not good, but they need replaced, but I already knew that. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. All my U-bolts, everything's connected. I don't know what would be. My front drive tires are wearing weird now. It's like a continuation of the way it was wearing before. I got an interesting one for us. I just screwed up my knee, fell over as I was torquing on a strap. I have never had that happen before. That's new. That didn't feel good. That didn't feel good at all. Well, everything is strapped down. I don't even know if I need that strap. Honestly, I'm just gonna skip it and throw it away. it was right here. So maybe I need it, but there's enough. It's fine. I don't need it. I really don't need it. I do need to throw away that strap, but that's a new one. That's a new one. Need to put my eyes on the rest of these. Definitely going to show that. That's gonna, goodness. All right, let's go talk to the shop. Oh, time to double check our paperwork. If you're watching this video for the first time, because you're interested in why people like trucking, you should probably know that I'm an independent owner-operator, so I have my own business. And this is someone else's trailer, specifically Menard's trailer. And I haul power only for Menards. So they loaded, this is their trailer. They loaded it. And I just drop and hook here at the yard. I then take this loaded trailer to the store. This one is going to Kirksville, Missouri. Unstrap, they unload it, and then I come back here and do it all again. Well, not today, but tomorrow, yes. That was weird, watching that gate go up and down. We need to get rolling. We've been here for way too long, and we're gonna delay our day is getting long. Longer by the minute, as they say. So yeah, we need to get out of here. This is it's one of my favorite routes to drive. It is not an efficient route, so you don't make a lot of money doing this route. But today I will, because the first load I did was 140. I have to do the math. We're going to be in the 290 loaded mile range, which that's awesome. Oh no, I almost can't reach it. Come on. There we go. Just barely got it. I hate when I have to get out of the truck to scan my card. I like doing it that way. Okay. I'm gonna turn and go south on 18th Ave here in Marshalltown. Hop on 30 for just a few miles, because we're gonna get off at LeGrand, Iowa. We're gonna do a load check and continue on down to Kirksville, Missouri. All right, let's do a load check. You got a close-up of my face there, sorry. I'm really confused as to what's happening, because I still feel it's really bothering me as to why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. I don't even know what I'm feeling. So I'm poking around. I don't know. Let's do our load check, and I got a couple more things I'm going to check. We could use a little tighter in some of these. Most of these are good. This should ride pretty well. So that's exciting. Can't do too much on that one, because that's... I don't know that I'm going to be able to do anything. I think we're good to go. I'm going to poke around the suspension for a while still. I got to figure out what's going on. Well, we have a lot to talk about. We still need to talk more about why I love trucking. But it's very ironic that I talk about this today. I didn't get back on here for a while because I'm actually having trouble with the truck. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, we're praying that TMC is not in front of us. I don't know if there's anybody in there or not. I've gotten behind somebody here at Kirksville, and it is not pleasant to wait here because they take a long time. We're probably going to be taking at least a half day off tomorrow to work on the truck because I do not feel comfortable. Come on. All right, sorry. Don't mind me. Just got the fan on, downshifting and all that jazz while I'm trying to drive. So pretty dumb. Took an hour and 15 minutes or so. They're usually long. I'm just glad there was nobody in front of me because then it would have taken 2 hours at least. Where are you going? I guess I will. Are you parking there or? Some people. Apparently he's parking right there. All right. More power to him. Wasn't actually in my way, so. What's going on with the truck? We'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about one more thing that I love about trucking. And I still do love trucking, even though I'm having problems with my truck today. So let me tell you about it. So, first thing that's going on, I already mentioned to you, was the tire wear. Okay, I've been noticing that happening, and sort of baffled as to why. Because I had that alignment, and I'm still pretty straight. But I'm having that problem. What else is there? I don't know if I've mentioned to you or not. One of my that's pushing a little close. Okay, he's fine. One of my airbags is leaning. After all this, I want you guys to comment down below if you're familiar with Freightliner airliner suspensions, what you think's going on. I've done a lot of research here, sitting there for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. We'll talk about it in a second. You can tell me if I'm wrong. What's the other thing? So I do have some vibration going on, abnormal vibration, and not exactly sure what it's been. And I think it's all related. I think so. When I've been doing research, I'm learning that where the axle and the spring connect there on the drive axles, there's a design flaw, and it allows that spring to walk towards the melon, towards the center of the axle. So projecting that the airbag, what I forget what you call it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Where the airbag connects to the bottom, to this leaf spring, pushing that base plate towards the center of the truck, which is what's happening to me. It's going in. From what I can measure, so I don't have a great place to measure. I'm going off of the drum, which should be good. I measured every single wheel end. My front drive axle is in on both sides. The rear axle from the plate to the drum where I was measuring, okay, so you don't know exactly where I was measuring, but the point is the numbers need to match. That's the point. And on the rear axle, both sides were exactly 8.5 inches where I was measuring to. They were exactly 8.5. On the front axle, the passenger side was a 1/16 over that. It was a 1/16 of an inch out, which that's not a lot. But on the driver's side, it's I forget. The terminology is escaping me. But basically, the measurement from the mounting point to the drum on the same spot was 3/16 off the rear axle. And so 3/16 off there at the axle, projected out to where the airbag is, makes sense in my head at least that it's going to be a little off, making my airbag cockeyed, which I will show you when we get to my my regular stopping point up here. So I got a misalignment on the front axle, and it's because those I'll just call them shackles, but where the U-joints pull down onto the, what is that? It's a yoke plate thingamajigger, right? You guys can comment down below and correct me to give you the exact terms. I want to know them too. Mr. School Bus Man. Here we go. They're off. They're misaligned, and they're chewing out my tires. And I think that because it's cockeyed, it's messing with the geometry of the drive shaft. I think that's what's happening, causing my vibration. So I don't know for sure. The vibration could be from the tire wear. The vibration could be caused by that. Vibrations, man, there's so many different things. I've checked my diffs. The oil's fine. There's no excessive metal flakings in the oil. So that's out of the question. So that's what I'm thinking is causing all my problems here. So the real question is, tomorrow, what am I going to do to fix it? Because obviously both sides are going out. I at least want to do the driver's side. The passenger side is only off a 1/16 of an inch. The driver's side is off 3/16. I at least want to get the driver's side in. And I'm debating whether or not I'm good. The correct fix is to replace everything, right? But do I want to do that? I don't know that I want to do that, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know that I want to do that. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about loosening the U-bolts. I know, you should replace them. You don't have to tell me. This is not a complaining video. I'm just telling you how it is right now. This is life. And I'm still going to say that I absolutely love trucking. So that's coming. But we're still talking about the problem. Right now I'm thinking about welding a plate there so that the axle cannot float anymore. It can't float in. It can't walk in. Right now, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on loosening the U-bolts. Somebody that I was reading used a Porta Power. I don't have a Porta Power. I should get a Porta Power. But they used a Porta Power and pushed on it and got it to go to the correct distance. So we might work on that sort of situation. Maybe I'll get a Porta Power tomorrow. Just run down to Harbor Freight or Northern Tool and get a Porta Power. I'm sure I'll use it again. Get it lined up to that 8.5 inches like the rear is, and then tack it with a small plate to hold it in place and never let it walk again. And that is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Anyway, we'll show you that in a minute. Look at all those bugs, guys. Man. All right. Now we're going to get to what I think this is probably the final thing I'm going to talk about. And that is, at least the way I do trucking, independent owner-operator. I own my own business. Why do I love trucking? It's because I have freedom, guys. I can run loads. Tomorrow morning, the guy I run for, Menards, I just texted him and said, hey, he texted me on my load for tomorrow, which was going to be a West Burlington, which I'm sad I can't do, but I'm losing my voice. I already told you that was going to happen. Anyway, freedom. I just texted him and said, hey, I got to work on my truck tomorrow morning. He's like, oh, okay. So we're going to work on the truck. But if I want to take off a day and do nothing, I can. Now, there's a lot of extra work attached to being your business owner and owning your own truck. But I'm ultimately in charge of whether or not I'm running or not. I get to decide that. And it's empowering. Like, I have never had a job where I didn't dread getting up and going to work. I don't dread going to work. And I love that. And I don't mean I hated those other jobs. I mean, it's just something inherent about going and working for somebody else. You don't really want to do it. I want to do this. I love this. This is so enjoyable to me. I love driving. Run these back roads of, I guess it's not that much of a back road, but it's not a highway, of Missouri and Iowa. It's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, freedom. That's what it boils down to. Seeing God's creation. Getting to go places that I would normally not get to go and experience. Food is one of those. And the freedom it allows. Coupled with the fact that I just love to drive. So, those are my thoughts. I'm sorry it was so sporadic and we got interrupted, but my normal videos are vlogs, so that's what we're doing. We're just putting in amongst the stuff that I'm normally talking about a topic. And that's what we did. Comment down below, why do you love trucking? Maybe next week sometime we'll do a video about what I hate about trucking. We'll do that too. Why not? Anyway, we're gonna get to my normal stopping point, and I'm gonna try to show you that airbag that's off. All right, before I completely lose my voice here, I'm gonna try to take you back there and see it. I'll obviously show you better tomorrow. Okay, so see how that's perfectly straight and up and down? See how that's not? You can tell that support is that way. And this side is slightly. So that's what we're running. All right, guys, I got my stuff. Got my snack. We're ready to hit the road. I don't really see any point in doing any more recording today. We talked about what we're going to talk about. We'll leave that off. And yeah, it's a real day. Problems with the truck, but you know what? I do still love trucking. Even if I complain sometimes, even if I have problems, I'm not going anywhere. I hope you're not either. Again, let me know in the comments down below. And thanks for watching today, guys. hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. We record at least 5 days a week. Trucking, the real thing, real life, what happens, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.